What's up, y'all? I hope that I'm being recorded the right way, and I want to cover my identity, but I hope you guys can see me. I hope I'm not looking crazy at no point in time, but I just want to just talk about something. This my hands are clean. This sweatshirt that I got was from my ex, so whatever is on it, I really don't care because it's from my ex, so I don't give it. I don't give a f. I really don't care what he got going on. So, but anyway, I need to put the air on because it's so hot. But I just wanted to talk about something real quick, and I just want to say how so currently, I work for a major company, a major hospital in Philadelphia, and in technical sense, I am a sitter. In technical sense, I'm a babysitter to kids, to patients or whatever. And like it's nothing wrong with that. My pay is pretty good, for what I do. Whatever I don't really do, I feel like I don't really do much. But like from where I want to be, I definitely don't want to be looked at as being a sitter. I want to be looked at as a young black woman with a bachelor's degree and an associate's degree. And it's really hard, being in the position I am. And they're just like, oh, okay, you're just a sitter. Like a doctor is like, oh, okay, you're a sitter. I'm like, yeah, but it's like, first of all, the position I have, you need a bachelor's degree to have this position. So it's not like, oh, I'm just a sitter. Yes, in technical sense I am, but in for real, I just feel like I'm not. But at the same time, it's like, yo, I really hate the fact that people look at this position as kind of just a really low position. And for me, for where I want to be in my life, it's a whole bunch of cars, so I'm just watching cars go past. But for me in my life, I want to, let me make sure. Okay, for me in my life, I want to, for real, I had 3 interviews back to back this coming week. And I want to go more into the social work type of social work side of things. I went to school for psychology and human services, which is basically social work. I went to school for that, and it's yo, I just kind of want to transition my life into being a social worker and working at a desk, and kind of transitioning out of working directly with kids, because I feel working directly with I keep saying kids, but it's not just kids. It's teenagers, adults. It's not just kids, but it's working directly with people and patients and stuff like that. You don't really get that much money, and or kind of considered considered a low position. And the last job that I worked at, you didn't need a degree. They said all you need was 12 credits to work with these patients. And these patients, they have behavioral problems, they have autism, they have mental health issues and stuff like that, and you're working directly with them. And I feel that this is a mental draining job, and you definitely need days off to where you need to get yourself together and stuff like that. But for me, it's I've been doing this for at least 6 or 7 years since I graduated from college or whatever. I've been working directly with patients and clients and stuff like that. I just don't want to do it no more. And it's not like, oh, it's not like, I give up work with people. Of course, I always want to work with people, but I don't want to. Dang. I'm just watching these people drive, and they're driving super fast. I'm in the parking lot, and they're driving mad fast. This is like, bro, like, slow down. Like, there's people walking, there's people that's, trying to park or whatever. So, but anyway, like, I just, like, I don't know what the heck I'm trying to say. I just know that from where I want to be in my life, I'm getting older. That's facts. I'm getting older, and I keep moving this because I just got this today. But I'm getting older in my life, and from where I want to be is, not in a position, like, not in a job to where, why is there so many cars? Dang, what time is it? It's only 9:42. I want to be in a job to where, like, I feel respected, and I feel like these type of jobs, you don't feel as respected, and, you're not really, like, you're looked at as, like, a low job, and it really sucks. It really, really sucks, and it's just like, we do just as much work. And I mean, like, my sister asked me, she was like, what stress level is your job? And I would say like a 1 or 2, honestly. Like, compare it, like, with like 10 being the highest, like, I would say like a 3 at the most. That's like the stress level of my job. And like so it's really not bad at all. Like, the stress level is not bad, but it's just like, the way that this job is looked at, it's really like, like literally, like, what made me make this video is because the doctor was like, oh, you're a sitter. And he wasn't like, you're a sitter, he was just like, you're a sitter. I'm like, basically, I'm not a sitter. That's not what my position is called. I'm not a sitter, but basically that's what it is. And I'm just like, yeah. But it's like, dang, like, I feel like nobody really takes our position in consideration. Like, no one really, like, respects us for real. Like, they're just like, oh, okay, like, you sit and you, like, all you do is just watch kids and stuff like that. But I feel like I'm not using my brain when I'm doing that. I feel like I'm not using my brain. I feel like I feel like I'm not using my brain, and I feel like it's just, like, okay, like, this is just a brainless job. And it really is like a brainless job for real. Like, anybody can do, you don't need a degree. But like it took a lot of blood, sweat, and tears, first of all, to get into this position. Was not easy. Now I'm pretty sure it's easy because they need people, and even nurses, these nurses coming straight out of college, whatever, they need people. So yeah, but I don't know. It's just so annoying, and it's pissing me off because it really pisses me off because I just feel like, why the heck are we being treated so badly and being looked down as? This is annoying, but at the same time, it's like, okay, like, it's you, like, in this position, you have to start somewhere. Like, you can't just, go ahead and be like the highest job or whatever. Like, you have to start somewhere. And I know for me, I never wanted to work in social work. I never did. Like, I never wanted to work in social work. I always wanted to do, like, therapeutic recreation. Like, I wanted to do recreational therapy. So I never wanted to do social work, but it's like, the older I get, the more it's like, you know what, I'm thinking, and I feel like that's normal, but at the same time, it's like, I don't know, I experienced a lot in a lot of different positions, and I've seen a lot, and, I dealt with a lot, and, working directly with kids, like, or I keep saying kids, it's not just kids, like, working directly with people, because I work with adults. Like, if you guys know Philadelphia, like, I work with adults straight from 52nd, straight from Kensington, straight from the streets. Like, they pulled them straight from the streets, and I work exactly with adults. Like, it's like, it's crazy out here. So it's like, I don't know why I keep saying kids, but I work with all different types of people, and I've gotten hit, I've gotten spit at, I've gotten cussed out, I've gotten called bees all day, all night, and everything, and it's not easy at all. Like, this type of job is not easy, man. I'm like, yo, I'm getting older. I have 2 degrees. Like, what? Not saying that this job is bad, but I'm saying, or what people do is bad, but like, I could be, working at a job where I'm being respected. Like, that's that. Like, I feel like I want to work at a job where I'm being respected. Like, I got 2 degrees, I need to be respected, and I have options. Like, I feel like if you, no disrespect to people who don't have degrees and you didn't do anything after high school, didn't even try, like, no disrespect to y'all, but like, y'all don't really have that many options. I ain't gonna lie, y'all don't have options like people who have degrees and have college degrees, and we can apply to different other places and stuff like that. We have more options than y'all do. Just like someone who has a master's degree have more options than someone who has a bachelor's degree. Like, someone who has a doctorate has more options than someone who has a master's degree. So it's like, it's no disrespect, but it's just like, that's how it is. That's how the world is. You go to school and you get that. Some people, they don't have to go to school, depending on what you want to go to school for. Like, for me personally, I feel like if you go to school for fashion, that's stupid. I feel like nobody should ever go to school for fashion. I feel like fashion is a learned experience, and I feel like fashion is just an experience. Like, you have, like, with the world that we live in now, with social media and stuff like that, like, I feel like fashion, like, it's connections. Fashion is connections. I feel like you shouldn't go to school, or why do you need to go to school for fashion? Like, maybe you learn the history, just for your own comfort, but at the same time, to get a job, it's connections. Like, people who talk to people's communications, they be like, oh yeah, da, 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 da. Yeah, I do this, I do that. Social media is where it's at with fashion. What's another degree? I don't know, I can't think of it, but I know fashion for sure. I would say, like, maybe I don't know, because a lot of those degrees that are really stupid are like, they're weeding themselves out, so they're not really in there no more. But it's a lot of degrees that people went to school for. It's like, what the fuck did you go to school for that for? Like, what are you doing? So that sound weird. I was like, what the fuck? Like, that sound weird. But that's how it made me feel. Like, why would you go to school for that? Like, stupid. Why'd you go to school for fashion? Like, what? Like, it's like, oh, cool, you went to school for a fashion degree, but at the same time, it's like, yo, social media and stuff like that, you really don't need to go to school for fashion. And I feel like I know a few people that I know someone who's currently going to school for fashion. I know someone who went to school for fashion, and both of the times I'm just like, why would you do that? Why would you go to school for fashion? Knowing that, you can't, like, apply to a job. It's not fashion. It's not like that. Like, if you want to apply to Foot Locker, you don't need a fashion degree. But if you want to work in New York and Paris, no, you don't need a degree for that. You need connections. Connections and communication, and social media is your best bet, honestly. But we're not going to talk about those people who have a fashion degree. But if you guys, do have, like, I don't mind, like, someone saying, oh, like, not agreeing with what I'm saying. And if you could say it respectfully in the comments, like, definitely do that, because, I'm all for, like, you know, if you want to talk about something, definitely talk about it for sure. And we could definitely talk about it, like, you know, and I can go back on here and be like, oh yeah, like, I changed my opinion because I talked to somebody, whatever, like that. But, like, I think that the fashion degree is stupid. But back to me. Listen, y'all gonna get the update when I get my job. Like I said, I have 3 interviews, social work, all social work in different companies. So when I get that job, that jizzle, like, it's crazy. I hope it's here because I want to stay here. But at the same time, if it's not here, it's cool. It's all good. It's all good. My birthday in like 3 weeks, 2 weeks. Today is the 24th, so it's like in 2 weeks. I can't wait, bro. I cannot wait, bro. My birthday's in 2 weeks. First of all, I'm not gonna tell y'all what I'm doing about, but I'm gonna tell y'all I'm getting my haircut. Like, I cannot wait. I said this today. Every day that I wake up, I'm like, the day is coming to where I get to get my hair cut, bro. Like, I cannot wait. Yo, this thing is falling off and it's annoying. Cause this is like a nose cuff. I had my nose pierced, like, on this side and on this side, this dot. But this is a nose cuff and it looks cute. So I think I want to make this a ring. So that's what I think I want to do. Make both of them a ring. But, bro, I get my hair cut. Like, I'm getting all of this cut off. Like, all of it. All of it. I cannot wait. Like, I told my mom, I was like, girl, I don't care about no length. Length where? Left who? Left what? I don't care about no length. What? I'm getting my hair cut. I don't care about none of that. I don't care about none of that, boo. I don't care about none of that. So, I just can't wait. Every day I wake up, and I have the pictures for it and everything. But listen, bro, I'm about to go back to work. I'm about to do the do. I'm about to do what it do. And that's it. And y'all just heard me rant for like 6 minutes. More than that, like 10 minutes. Y'all heard me rant. And I feel better. Yo, the rest of this year is gonna be fire, bro. It's gonna be fire, bro. I cannot wait. The rest of this year is gonna be fire. And y'all about to see me. Y'all about to see me blow up. Blow the fuck up. Blow the fuck up. Say no. But I will talk to y'all later. Goodbye.